Hiya everyone, today I'm going to be just doing a vlog and then I'm going to see how I feel because I need to go pluck my eyebrows because all my eyebrows have grown horrible again, like really down below my eyelid, horrible, not below my eyelid, that sounds horrible, no, but like all over there. It's just, I done a quick pluck when I ran out the door earlier but I didn't manage to get a door, so I'm going to see how I go. I need to set the lights up a bit better. I didn't mind for a vlog because you just won't mind a little bit, it's not like I have to show you something. And then I need to go diving in the cupboard, but I need to set some light up properly because the last one was a little bit dark. So I just wanted to do a catch up, let you all know what I've been up to and see how you are all doing and stuff like that. And then next up will be either a look to compliment copper hair, which I have at the moment, which I don't like on me. I went and pushed it, I'll tell you that in a minute. I went and pushed it too far. There's a lesson to be had, are you ready? Anyway, but I'll be doing a lucky dip again as well because that I am adamant we'll have to pick up either a pink or a cream. We'll be getting blues and greens, it's ridiculous. It's like the law of averages, I mean really. But then again, I do have a lot of blue and green, so maybe I should put them in the bin, I don't know. But anyway, this is just a catch up to say hello and all that. I felt a bit down, I think it's the hair. I felt a bit down this week and I've been really stressed and like my stomach's been all knotted and do you know when you feel like you just every day feels the same? So it's been a bit of a bleh. But we had a little puppy born, a little orange sable boy all by himself, and Mammy's doing really well. Everything was fine, so that's good. So that's really, really good. That was the highlight of the week. But yeah, the other things I've been doing on a night, I've been looking forward to going to bed every night because I've been enjoying Breaking Bad. Has anyone ever seen that series? It's like this guy, he's got lung cancer and he's been told he's going to die, so he wants to set up his family for a life and make sure they've got plenty. It is really good. I think I'm on to season 4 and I've heard that season 5 is still busy airing in the US unless it's just finished, but you've got to wait for the next half and they're not going to bring it out till 2013, so people have got a long wait. And I think by the end of episode 4 they won't bring episode 5 out here in the UK on DVD until afterwards, so I'm going to have a huge wait in between and I'm not looking forward to it because I just love watching it. Every episode is gripping. I would end up watching like 4 and 5 episodes per night. I could just eat them all night, just keep watching. It's brilliant, but not really good for snacks. I've been snacking at night, not good at all. And I need to get a grip, get back to the gym. We've got a treadmill downstairs and I've pointed it in the garage looking out over the back garden because it's really pretty view. But we're missing a bolt, so we finally got one of them. We had to pay £18 for a bolt to go with the treadmill. But it's better than a whole 1,000 treadmill being wasted. So anyway, I've got to wait for the bolt and then I'm going to promise myself to climb on it and go for a run in the garage with the music blasting during the day, listening to the birdies. So that's that, because I am absolutely disgusted with myself lately. I've been eating chocolate again and I hate eating chocolate, but I can't just stop it. I just think, oh, I'll have some chocolate and everything will be fine, but it's not. Like, who am I kidding? But I'd been really good as well and I'd loved watching the scales go down just off eating a bit better and just being more upbeat and active, and then you get like a slump and it's like, oh, but I'm going to keep going because I'm really getting so annoyed with myself now. I never used to, but I think when you've had a taste of the other, of how you could look or how you could feel, you just don't want to go back. Even if you slip, you get really angry with yourself. So I'm at that point where I'm damn angry. I need to do something because otherwise, just take us now, you know, I've got to do something. So anyway, Breaking Bad, I've lost a little bit of weight but then put a little bit back on and blah blah blah. And that's not very nice when you do that because you feel like you've just let yourself down. But what else? Oh yeah, I did my nails. I got some nail tape. First of all, I got a load of nail varnishes, stuck them all on, and I done like the mixing. But I've done nail tape this time. I stuck the nail tape on. You can see it's just like a beige custard coloured under like colour, and then I stuck like a purple sparkle nail tape on. Except I pulled the nail tape off and it's left the colour behind. So that's kind of cool. But the rough, that you scratch your face, is real rough. It was even more rough with the tape on. And it's ridiculous. Do you know, I need to have a note to myself. Don't try and cut fiddly, faffy, skinny, claw-and-a-half nail tape with huge kitchen scissors. I need little small scissors so I can get right into the edges of the fingernail, because when you put them across you've got to cut it all off. And then I put my top coat on, and they seemed to stay there all night, but they were like lifting at the side, so I just ripped them off. But I've been really enjoying just doing that, because like I said, all my art stuff's been put away, and it's just, to get it all out would be a nightmare, because it's like always at the bottom of something, isn't it? Always at the bottom. Everything I want is always at the bottom of something. So I can't have my art stuff, so I've been just playing with nail varnish and having fun and enjoying my lucky dip makeup looks, because I just get to be creative, and there's no rule. I hate rules. I think that's what drives me mad about the world. The rules this for, rules that, and they just think, oh, just don't want any rules, okay? So with the makeup videos, there's no rules. I don't have to make it look like Rihanna or Angelina Jolie or whoever, unless I want, of course. But to just get your makeup out, splatter it across the floor, leave it behind for a day, come and clean it after. I love that. But anyway, I've got it all organised for a change, and just dipping in and picking stuff out that just looks hideous, and then trying to come up with something like really nice out of it. I love doing all that kind of stuff, and I'm like that with my art. I'll squirt a load of paint down, play with it and all that, and just come up with something that looks lovely, colourful. I'm terrible at illustration. I'm no good at like drawing an actual object, but painting an idea of an object I can be okay at, and so I just love it. And I think that's why I love art, because there's not really any rules, is there? No. So there you go. There was something else. I'm just yapping away, but oh yes, the group that I started on Facebook, it's got a public page to it called Feeling Down and Need a Friend, and it's also the group's name, Feeling Down and Need a Friend, but the group's private, so that if you don't want to talk in public, you can pop into the group and just let it all out, and no one's there to judge. And unless you've invited your friends that know you, which would be stupid, because it's nice to talk in private sometimes with someone that doesn't know you. Strangers are great. And everyone else who said that, in this group, people are telling people stuff that they've never told anyone else in their life. And I get it, because sometimes when you talk to a stranger, it can be the most uplifting thing you've ever done. And I don't know how, but it's the truth. It's like when you talk to your family and your friends, they've got a certain opinion of you. They've got, even if it's not a nasty one, it could be a good one, but they just know you, they know a certain way about you. And sometimes you just want to just let off steam. You don't want to have to be a certain way. You just don't want to have to be, you know. And I think that's why the group works, because you can just go on there and let it all rip. The amount of rants we've had, people have had a bad day, some, you know, not even if you don't want a friend, you can go on there and yap. And you just yap, everyone will talk to you, and you don't even have to reply. I mean, there's loads of people that come on and they don't even reply back to someone who's replied to them. So, I mean, it's all understandable. People don't care as long as they get that story out. And then you've got those that want to listen, those that want to talk. There's a bit of everything. I think we've got over 400 members now in the group. And I think the page has got about 366 likes. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe 360. I don't know. But I'll put the links up for you just in case you missed it on the last video. It's really turning out good. And there's quite a crowd in there now from all over the world. But Friday is always a bit quiet because people are out drinking. But there's always the people that are in there and they'll still say hello to you. So even if you don't know them, you've never been speaking before in there or whatever, just pipe up, ask to join. Someone will add you straight away. The amount of times I get like a notification saying such and such wants to join a group, and then I go to let them in, someone's already done it. So you don't have to wait long knocking at the door anyway. There you go. I'll put the links up for you though so you can have a look. Right, the hair. I know you'll be thinking, what's going on with your hair? Because I have dyed it, look at it. This is what I was on about, lessons learned in life. Know when to stop. So stop while you're ahead. I dyed my hair, okay, with a gorgeous copper colour. And I really liked it. But then I went and seen somebody when I was out with like outrageously orange hair. And I thought, I really want to just go for it. You know, fancy changing it up. I'm going to really just go for it. I'm going to wear that orange on my head. And I just don't look good with it. I looked okay with the copper colour because it was maybe a little bit more than what I had already, because I've always had like copper tones and red tones throughout. But dear me, should see the state of it. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see the scalp area. It's not good. It's not for me. It's just not for me. Look, and I've only had it on like, I don't know, a week, and I've already got growth. What's all that about? Do you know, I don't think I could grow my hair so fast if I tried, but because I've dyed my hair, it's grown really fast. So look at the colour, man. It's just not good. It's not for me. It's really not for me. So I'm gonna put a hair dye over the top of it. Yeah, and that's the 3 dyes too soon. But I've always had nice hair since when I was young, because I used to use a lot of sun in, and it wrecked it. It really made my hair like harsh. Texture was just disgusting. And you know when your hair is wet and you're in the shower and you pull on it, you'll know this if you dye your hair often, right? You'll pull on it and it's like dead stringy and it bounces and snaps. Well, I used to have hair like that. It was really, really bad in a disgusting state. And then I decided I was never ever going to bleach my hair again. I was going to use nothing that lift the colour and lighten and all that. I would only put colours on now and again. What, maybe every 3 months, 4 months, not even that. And I was really happy because my hair, it was becoming all soft and smooth and silky and lovely. But now, I just feel like I've wrecked it for nothing with these horrible hair dyes. So, nothing to do with the brand or anything like that. The brands are fine, but it's just the colour. It's not for me. And so I'm going to have to put another hair dye on to like get rid of this colour. Because when I'm out, I can feel people staring and I don't like it. I'm like, oh, don't look at me. In fact, when I went into Boots to get the new dye, somebody recognised us and said, I like your videos. And I said to her, I was hoping not to get spotted today because I'm kind of in the middle of a hair dye. And this one's a bit nasty. So there you go. Red, red, red. It's actually not red. You know what? Red's a beautiful colour. This is just, I don't know. It wouldn't be so bad, but my eyebrows aren't the colour of the hair. The eyebrows are dark. The top is well orange, but then you've got dark on the bottom. It's not the same colour. So it's so two-toned, it looks odd. But I think that's enough. I'm not going to talk anymore because I think it's been too long. And I think I'm feeling alright. I'm going to write some notes and I might do a makeup video for you, but I'm going to try and keep the time down because I think the last one was like 16 minutes. And that's a Mickey take, it really is. Yes, it's too long. So I'm going to go now. I think that's all I had to say. It was just to basically catch up, say hello. And I know some of you do like the blog, some of you really can't be bothered to listen, but if you do, great. And tell us all about what you've been up to. Yes. Everyone, get involved. Let us know what you've been doing. And I shall see you all in a bit. So zoom zoom.